Landisberg sees the opening.
Monica Wright delivers again. Mikael fires.
Virginia wins. The Cavaliers are going to the College World Series. He's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia, Vic Hall. Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery. The Virginia Lottery, helping Virginia's public schools. And brought to you in part by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly, presented by the Virginia Lottery.
Yeah, I was big for my age, and obviously she thought I was a nice-looking guy, handsome. Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm number 4, Vic Hall, on the football team. We've got soccer, swimming, volleyball, football, and Anthony Poindexter on today's show. But first, here's your player of the week.
Spread set here for the Hoosiers. Virginia trying to corral him, and the pass is going to be complete in a big hit put on by Ross Dowling. Ball is loose. It's picked up. Going the other way with it. It's all the way down to the 27-yard line.
It established for the defensive players that this was going to be another good physical game. And it obviously created the type of momentum play and field position that let us get on top.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly has been brought to you by SunTrust Mortgage. Live solid, bank solid. Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back to the show. It was homecoming this weekend, and our team hosted the Indiana Hoosiers in Scott Stadium. Let's check out that game story.
We had to change the energy of the locker room. First couple games, we didn't feel like it was what it used to be. In the past here, it's been a real loud, boisterous locker room. So we knew we had to get back to that and kind of reset the tone and reset a precedent. So it was good to have the whole team going hard and juiced up, ready for the start of the game.
Spread set here for the Hoosiers. Virginia trying to corral him, and the pass is going to be complete in a big hit put on by Ross Dowling. Ball is loose. It's picked up. Going the other way with it. It's all the way down to the 27-yard line.
And it obviously created the type of momentum play and field position that let us get on top.
Pair of receivers set to each side. Sewell fires the pass over the middle. Got a man diving for that catch.
The whole group of receivers really kind of stepped up and did some things. Bird's catch on that first drive was really significant.
Here's a delayed give. Mikael Simpson, counter player on the right edge. He gets on the outside. The lone setback. He'll get the call on first down. Takes the carry around the right edge. Touchdown. Mikael Simpson scores for the second time in as many weeks. Formation-wise, snap as he drops back. Here comes the pressure. He throws it away as he's in the grasp of Cam Johnson.
It felt good to get some pressure on the quarterback for the defense. I know everybody was excited about that, and hopefully we can keep it going. We got to get in practice and work hard every day.
Running back also set to either side. He's going to throw this pass over the middle. Got a man wide open. Chris Bird makes the catch across the 40. He's got 4 receivers bunched to the left. Throws the pass over the middle. This time Torsha will haul it in.
On one of the trick plays, I threw him a ball. He had to go dive for it and make the play. Like, everybody's all in for this, man. We want to turn the season around and try to do some things.
As it stands, 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Sewell drops back, throws the pass. Now he's got a wide open Vic Hall to the 5. Touchdown!
We practiced that, and we got a particular look, and we got it, and it worked.
The Hoosiers 0 for 4 on 3rd downs today. Chappell barking out signals, takes the snap, drops back. Here comes the pressure up the middle, throws that pass, intercepted. Rockside Dowling has it at the 46-yard line. Sewell out of the shotgun, play action pass. He's got pressure behind. Wide open man. Simpson catches it to the 30, cuts it to the inside. Look out, Mikael to the 5-yard line. Flat next to Jared Green on the right side. Handoff in the meantime. Simpson finds the opening, cuts it to the outside. Touchdown, Virginia. Mikael Simpson to the end zone for the 2nd time. Get in tight, play action pass. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to get sacked. Rosside Dowling and pounces on him at the 39-yard line.
Coach Grove made an emphasis that these guys are going to come in, they're big, and they're going to be physical, and we had to match their physicality, and I think we did that real well. And we pushed the blockers back, and that's what type of defense we have, a 3-4 defense. That's what we have to do, open up the holes for the linebackers. And when we can make plays, we did, and that's what ended up being the difference in the game.
Out of the shotgun, Chappell on 3rd and 6. He'll take the snap. Here comes the pressure up the middle. Completes the pass as he dumps it off to his tailback, but Trey Burgess going nowhere. Mitchell Evans takes the snap. Going to throw this pass. A screen pass knocked into the air. Incomplete. What a play by Cam Johnson. Right now it's 1st down and 10 yards to go for Jamil Sewell and company. He fakes the handoff here to Mack. Rifles the pass to the 30-yard line. It's caught by Hall. Sewell's going to fire this pass. Vic Hall makes the catch. And now they'll let it wind down, but not too long. Here's a handoff. Simpson's got an opening again around the right edge. Touchdown, Michael Simpson. Making a Rashawn Jackson. He makes another catch and a blocker in front. He's across midfield, rumbling down the sideline. Sewell takes the snap, drops back a receiver to each side, looking downfield, pocket collapsing. Now he's going to scramble for it, directing traffic. He's across the 30 to the 25, trying to get the edge. He breaks the tackle across the 20 and out of bounds. On a 38-yard kick. Snap is off, hold is down, kick has the distance, is on the way, and it is good.
Players, they took it on themselves to do this, felt very challenged to come out in the 3rd quarter and play real good football. And we clearly did that.
He's going to come out of the game now. Lone setback. Michael Simpson takes it around the right tackle. A gaping hole. Look out. Michael Simpson across the 45. Here's a handoff. Michael Simpson leaning ahead. He's in. Touchdown. Michael Simpson. Call it 4 times in the end zone for the senior. Last year 4-0. They've got win number 2 eyeing right now. Here's a handoff to Michael Simpson, who's been a busy guy. Breaks 1 tackle.
We are sombered somewhat by Michael's situation. We don't have anything definitive on him, but we do feel, first indications are we do feel positive about his long-term situation.
But now the young guys come to the forefront. As we'll probably see a number of the freshmen. Here's a pass. Sewell hits Vic Hall.
I'm just looking for him whenever those certain players called. If he's one of my main reads, I'm going to look for him. And he usually will find a spot. And once he makes the catch, you see what he does after the catch. He makes good plays. So we're going to try to continue to get him the ball and out in space so he can work his magic.
Vic Hall goes into motion from left to right. Now he goes back to the left side again. Sewell looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Stays in the pocket. Fires the pass. Complete. Dontrell Inman inside the 15. He's to the 10. To the 5. Goes airborne and finally brought down inside the 5-yard line.
Come out right out of the second half and score is what we really wanted to do. You know, we wanted to play like we were an elite team, and that's what elite teams do. They come out and they don't let up.
Jackson with him in the backfield. He's going to get the call again on a counter play. Jackson finds the opening up the middle. He's across the 50. He can scoot to the 40. Cuts it to the inside. Down to the 35-yard line. Here's a handoff. Torrey Mack takes it around the right side. He's got an opening across the 15. All the way down to the 11-yard line where he bangs helmet. Snap is off. Hold is down. Kick is up. Got the distance. And once again, Robert Randolph is perfect.
They took the challenge to prepare for this particular opponent, and they took the challenge to move our game forward. And so we deserve a lot of credit for that, and our team has clearly taken another step down the road of progress.
Cavalier fans, join me, Dave Kane, at Charlottesville Kroger locations for a chance to win 2 sweet tickets and hospitality passes to the Virginia Tech Virginia football game on November 28th. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Virginia Lottery. More than $4 billion to K-12 public education since 1999. The Virginia Lottery, helping Virginia's public schools.
Brandon Woods is a gifted athlete and team-first kind of guy. But the Cavaliers aren't his only team. Brandon and his wife, Kama, also make a great team, as you will see in our Student Athlete of the Week feature.
Really, it was just a brotherhood and the campus. I love the campus and knew that I can come here and get a good education. I like the coaches. Anthony Poindexter, Ryan Prince had recruited me. He was another big reason I came here. It was just like a family bond that brought me here.
To the end zone, got a miss, caught
great opportunity just to come in with one of my former teammates from Durham, North Carolina. That was exciting. And then to meet Kevin Ogletree, it was like we were a three tandem, like all come in together. We were going to do this thing at wide receiver. We're both big guys. He was like a big 225 receiver. I was a big 220 safety. Both from Durham, both mean, both physical, and everybody would hype it up. All the two brothers going against each other in practice, head to head. It was intense, very intense, but fun.
Covington broke the tackle. 10-5, touchdown.
I always started off playing wide receiver. That was my first love. Scoring touchdowns, being in the end zone, catching the ball, pretty much like a pretty boy guy. But I like the more defensive role, getting down and dirty, you know, making big hits or have the opportunity to make an interception and you can catch the ball, show my hands still, maybe get in the end zone hopefully one day.
Brandon has always been a player that's put a great deal into it. You know, when things weren't going as well as he would like, he would be always one of, Coach, can I come in and go over this video with you or talk about what I need to do? His game's always been very important to him.
It was exciting, man. I had an adrenaline rush. I was just hyped the whole game just to see my family, my friends there back in North Carolina, back in my hometown, playing UNC, a school that I didn't go to, and that we've been beating pretty much since I've been going here. I was just excited, ready for a first ACC win and just to face another good team and knowing our team could make a statement.
He was absolutely belted by Brandon Woods, who came on a safety blitz. Yates is slow getting up.
The first time was the first day of school, me transitioning from middle school to high school, a 9th grader, a newcomer, fresh meat or whatever they call it. She was in 11th grade and we were coming in the doors through the cafeteria. That's how we entered in through the high school, through the back doors, through the cafeteria, and she was standing on the right side and I was walking through and I kind of like turned my head and seen her. And I was like, oh, like all my friends had knew who she was because her brother was the star running back at our high school. So I just seen her like, oh, that's the running back sister, huh? And I was like, oh yeah, she's nice, she's nice.
I met him in the cafeteria, but I didn't know he was Brandon Woods, who everyone was talking about. So he was like, you're Kama? I was like, yeah. I said, you're so-and-so? The wrong name. He was like, no, I'm Brandon Woods. I was like, oh, you're Brandon Woods. And he had a varsity jersey on, so I was like, yeah, he's cute. I hear what everybody's talking about now. Yeah,
I was big for my age, and obviously she thought I was a nice-looking guy, handsome.
When I saw him, it was different. I didn't know he was a freshman at first, but when I found out, it was all good. He was so cute, I couldn't resist.
High school sweetheart, prom date, all of it, first everything, first love letter, first kiss, and all that good stuff. This actually happened September the 26th, the Saturday of our bye week. Me and Coach Girl talked about the marriage situation, and he gave me a big tip before getting married, just always saying that she's always right. No matter if you're right or you're wrong, just say you're right, honey. And that kind of just sparked it off. Coach Girl was fine with it. I want 5 kids, and I want my first to be a girl, so that's kind of odd for a man to want a girl first.
I don't know. He said he wanted an even number of children, so I was like, why are you saying 5? You know, we could do 2. But he's been stuck on 5 for some years now. I thought that was gone out of his head until, you know, we got married. He said it again, so I'm just getting back into that mindset of 5 children. But we can do it. He'll be a great dad.
We have a lot of big plans after college and on to our further lifestyle. We want to come up with a community center for children to give back to our community. So that's a great thing that we're planning to do after college, and just plenty of vacations, plenty of trips, travel the world, happy and fun times.
Anthony Poindexter was one of the greatest players in Virginia football history, and on Saturday, he was enshrined into the Legends Walk at Scott Stadium. Let's revisit the presentation as Dex was recognized for his brilliant career.
Please turn your attention to the south end zone and welcome Anthony Poindexter to the field. Joining Anthony on the field are his wife Kim and children Maraca, AJ and Chloe, his parents Lois and John Poindexter, brother John Jr., and parents-in-laws Peter and Regina Bartlett. After a redshirt season in 1994, Poindexter burst onto the college football scene and became known as one of the hardest-hitting defensive players in the game. During the 1995 season, he teamed with fellow safety Adrian Burnham to preserve Virginia's win over Florida State by tackling the Seminoles' Warwick Dunn just short of the end zone. The Forest, Virginia native earned first-team All-America honors at safety following his junior and senior seasons. He is one of only 3 players in school history to earn first-team All-ACC recognition 3 times and was named the 1998 ACC Defensive Player of the Year. Poindexter finished his career with 342 tackles, tops among ACC defensive backs. His 12 career interceptions ranked 5th in school history. Following his time at Virginia, Dex spent 2 seasons with the Baltimore Ravens and was a member of the Ravens Super Bowl champion team in 2000. He ended his professional career with the Cleveland Browns. In 2003, Poindexter returned to UVA as a graduate assistant. He became an assistant coach the following year and coached Virginia's running backs for 5 years before moving to the defensive side of the ball as the Cavaliers defensive backs coach this season. At this time, Virginia Athletics Director Craig Littlepage is proud to announce the retirement of Anthony Poindexter's jersey. We're pleased to honor his great career on Legends Walk in the north end of Scott Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Poindexter.
Coming up after the break. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. We've got soccer, swimming, and volleyball in our Olympic sports spotlight.
I thought we jumped on him early, did very well. Obviously, it was nice to have Brian back scoring the first goal. We played him wide and Chris Agorser wide and Jimmy Simpson central and really pushed those 3 guys up high like 3 forwards. And I think our energy was good, and getting 2 quick goals took the wind out of the game a little bit early. Get ahead, we're generally very good at managing a game, but if you can make it 2 goals and give yourself some cushion, that's even better.
I think it was a great college soccer match. I think it had a lot of excitement, that's for sure. You know, I'm very proud of the team for coming back the way they did twice and, you know, scraping our way back into it. I've had them in the last 10 seconds, but not in the last second. I probably need to get my blood pressure checked. I think that just the way the game went, I think to come out with a result and a point from this game, it gives us a little bit of momentum as we go forward. You know.
It was a terrific meet. Extremely pleased with how we raced. I mean, this is an extraordinarily talented team with a lot of veterans, international veterans, and for our kids to come out there and just get right in their grill and race them with as much energy and as much effort as they did. I'm really pleased. This probably exceeds our expectations for such an early season meet to have so much, you know, just energy. And a lot of those races came from the heart. You know, I'm real pleased with how our relays raced. So I couldn't be happier with what we did today.
To see your training pay off. That's why we work so hard. That's why we have the effort, the attitude, the discipline that we've been trying to instill on a daily basis. And it was good to see some execution tonight. Rachel Gray had a great serving night. She, I think, served 12 consecutive points. So that made certainly our defensive effort a lot easier when our serving puts the other team out of system that much. So it was nice to see, and we took advantage of a lot of opportunities tonight and converted those. But, you know, we still have always room to grow.
Thank you for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. We'll be at Maryland for our next football game, but 4 of our teams have home events this week. Our 12th ranked men's soccer team hosts Liberty in Klockner Stadium on Tuesday evening, while our volleyball team has a big weekend with Clemson visiting Memorial Gymnasium on Friday and Georgia Tech in town on Saturday. Our cross-country teams host the Panorama Farms Invitational on Friday, and our number 3 ranked field hockey team hosts North Carolina on Saturday. We'll be back next week with all of that action and more great stories and features. Until then, go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery. The Virginia Lottery, helping Virginia's public schools. And brought to you in part by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.